Hi, everybody. So, okay, I am 62 years old, and I get that I'm not a young woman anymore, but I just got out of a relationship with a narcissist. And I say narcissist because he has all of those tendencies. I've taken the time to do the research, and it can be really hard um, being in a relationship with someone for a while, and it's been a year. I've invested about a year, and it seems like in that year, this man drained me of everything. You know, he wrecked my van. He drained me of my savings, and the whole time that I was with him, it seemed like he was like, just like there was always something happening to him. It seemed like um, he was always a victim, and people were always doing things to him, and uh, but he was always on the verge, like on the verge of becoming the person that he really was meant to be. He was just like right there all the time. um, and most of it was an act. And just recently I had spent some time with him, and during that time, I realized that he was lying to me, but he looked lovingly into my eyes, telling me how much he loved me and how in love with me he was, and said that no, he wasn't seeing anybody else. And I found out that yes, he was. He was seeing someone else, and he had been seeing somebody else for a while. Um, and it was really devastating, even for somebody at my age. It was really awful to find somebody that you loved and trusted and you had like built some respect for. You find out that they're really a pig, and that they were doing these things behind your back that are just really awful. um, what I'm doing to cope with it, um, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just coping. Um, is I've gotten an online therapist, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to talk to the therapist daily, and trying to get the idea of having some kind of closure out of my head, because it seems that we're always wanting closure. Those thoughts are running through my head about wanting to know why he would do something like this to somebody he said that he was in love with, right? I mean, those thoughts just keep coming back over and over again. It's like, uh, why would he do something like this? How could he do something like this? And this is the thing about somebody with a disorder like his. You're never going to get a straight answer. If you do get an answer, it's going to be all turned back on you. It'll be your fault that he did what he did. So, just for the women out there, please be careful. These people are manipulative, and they're vile. They don't care. They don't care. All they're about is what they want. Everything is about what they want and what they feel they need. Um, Most of the time, they never really faced any consequences, and they don't hold themselves to any kind of accountability. At one time, he called himself a man's man, is what he said. And I made the statement, if you're a man's man, you wouldn't give mixed signals that you do. If you look that up, it's not like a macho figure. That's not what a man's man is. If you look it up, what it is someone with integrity. And that holds on to that integrity. And this man did not. He doesn't have any integrity. And so these narcissists, they do build themselves up in their own head. They have this idea of themselves that they are honest and they are virtuous or they are good in some way, and they are not. Just a warning to the women out there. This is not a superhero. He is never going to be a Superman. And he's never going to be good to you because he's going to be all about him. Good luck.